I'm challenging myself to avoid all the foods that can boost my triglycerides for an entire week. Let's see if I can stick to it. Today, I want to talk about something that's really important for our overall health, and that's triglycerides. Triglycerides are a type of fat found in our blood, and when we eat, our body converts any calories it doesn't need into triglycerides, which are then stored in our fat cells. But here's the thing. High levels of triglycerides have been linked to some serious health problems, including heart disease and diabetes. And the worst part is that our diet plays a huge role in determining our triglyceride levels. So, it's really important that we understand which foods can contribute to high triglyceride levels, and make some changes to our diet to avoid them. Triglycerides are a major risk factor for heart disease, which is one of the leading causes of death worldwide. When we have high levels of triglycerides in our blood, they can cause our arteries to harden and thicken, making it harder for blood to flow and increasing our risk of heart attack and stroke. High triglyceride levels have also been linked to an increased risk of diabetes. When our body can't use insulin properly, our triglyceride levels can skyrocket, making it even harder to manage our blood sugar levels. And it's not just these two health problems. High triglycerides have also been linked to kidney disease, fatty liver disease, and even some types of cancer. So, what are the foods that can contribute to high triglyceride levels? Well, there are a few common culprits that you might not even realize are causing damage. Foods that are high in added sugars, like baked goods, candy, and sweetened beverages, are a major contributor to high triglyceride levels. Refined carbohydrates, like white bread and pasta, can cause a spike in our triglyceride levels because they're so quickly converted into sugar. And saturated and trans fats, found in foods like red meat, full-fat dairy products, and processed snacks, can also raise our triglyceride levels. Even healthy foods, like fruits and vegetables, can contribute to high triglyceride levels if we're eating them in excess. Here are some specific examples of triglyceride-boosting foods to avoid. Sugary snacks like donuts and cookies are obvious culprits, but even seemingly healthy snacks like granola can be high in added sugars. Refined carbs like white rice and pasta are also big contributors to high triglyceride levels. And when it comes to saturated fats, even healthy sources like avocados and nuts can be a problem if we're eating too much of them. Foods that are high in omega-6 fatty acids, like corn oil and soybean oil, can also contribute to inflammation in our body, which can raise our triglyceride levels. And processed meats like hot dogs and sausages are not only high in saturated fats, but also contain preservatives that can increase our triglyceride levels. Fast food and fried foods are also big contributors to high triglyceride levels, thanks to their high levels of saturated and trans fats. Even foods that are marketed as healthy, like sports drinks and energy bars, can be high in added sugars and saturated fats. But the good news is that there are plenty of delicious and healthy alternatives to these triglyceride-boosting foods. Instead of sugary snacks, we can reach for fruit or cut veggies with hummus. Instead of refined carbs, we can choose whole grain options like brown rice and quinoa. And instead of saturated and trans fats, we can choose healthy fats like avocado and olive oil. By making these simple changes to our diet, we can significantly reduce our triglyceride levels and improve our overall health. So, what can you take away from this video? Remember that triglycerides are a major risk factor for heart disease and diabetes, and that our diet plays a huge role in determining our triglyceride levels. Make sure to avoid triglyceride-boosting foods like sugary snacks, refined carbs, and saturated fats, and replace them with healthy alternatives. And if you're struggling to make these changes, don't be afraid to reach out to a healthcare professional for guidance and support. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have you ever made any changes to your diet to improve your triglyceride levels? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more health tips and updates.